We have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to transform our infrastructure, to get people back to work, and to get people better connected across our city. We can better connect our roads, bridges, sidewalks, our structurally deficient bridges, and get them into a state of good repair.
The Biden administration's Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act passed in November of 2021 has Washington, D.C. is slated to receive $3 billion from the federal government over the next 5 years. I spoke with James Bradbury, the mitigation director at the Georgetown Climate Center, about the impacts of this infrastructure bill.
Transportation is our biggest source of emissions in the U.S. So anytime we're making a new investment in transportation, we're locking in that infrastructure for, in some cases, generations. There is an opportunity here in this legislation to bend the curve on emissions.
With a little less than half of $3 billion going into road and bridge repair, this investment will make transportation safer, quicker, and more environmentally friendly.
Your vehicle gets a better miles per gallon when it's going across a resurfaced road that's smooth, as opposed to a road that has potholes. That's going to slow your vehicle down more, and it's going to require more energy to move the vehicle over the same distance.
With over 60% of DC commuters driving cars, this infrastructure investment decision further improves the most common form of transportation for DC commuters. However, states like Maryland and Virginia intend on using the infrastructure package for highway expansion. This is something Bradbury says will create induced demand.
Just as significant as the potential emission reductions is the potential for an increase in emissions. Unfortunately, if the dollars are not spent on low carbon strategies and instead the dollars are spent on highway infrastructure, in that scenario, you could actually see an increase in emissions. And so the decision as to how to spend those dollars is really up to those state departments of transportation. There's not much that the federal agencies can do to compel the states to make decisions one way or another. I think a lot of people just haven't fully recognized how consequential these transportation investment decisions are for our climate. It is very much a worthwhile, in my view, and from an economic and public health perspective, we know this is true. These are worthwhile investments to give people safe, clean, affordable alternatives to driving a car.